Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Combo E in terms of the team fights, obviously. Grab everybody on the enemy team and put them all together in one big ball in the Cataclysm. Make position. Once again, hello to Zoe.
Oh.
Here we go. The hook comes in, and that is just a dead jungler. How about Keria to follow up? That's 2 free kills, and the Rift Herald might get leashed. Looks like
Bombs, unlike the one in the last game, still skills exceptional.
Uh-oh. Teddy's taking a lot of damage here, and one more root could have done it. Looks like it was on cooldown. Owner now getting ganked to the zone jungle. Keria trying to help, and now all the teleports are coming in. Gen.G maybe overextending here just a bit as the stopwatch is here, and Kana's just lining them up. Rascal trying to give his life away for the team, but now BDD's in a rough spot, and finally, T1 gets something on this map as Gen.G overextend.
And we crit now 2-0, and that side lane pressure is going to be terrifying, but the Gwen, of course, with the amount of survivability she has, also going to be a menace in team fights.
Providing us with all the action here with the Cloud Drakes, as we do have it once again, the Cloud Soul coming through for game 2. We have Gen.G down on the bottom side looking to get something done here. They're going to find Teddy, and how about Keria as well? Nobody's got Flash. Teddy had it, but he elects to save it, as there doesn't seem to be any hope for them. Another death sentence will be what happens there. T1 trying to trade back a bit here in the mid lane, but all the plates and the pressure and the kills down the bottom side for Gen.G are good.
I think they can even get a second turret here. And like, a second turret this early in the game is insane. Played helping out with the extra attack speed, giving it to Ruler. If they can take this, that is just an incredible amount of gold. There we go. Mid lane turret still standing. Due to the double teleport invested, I actually love this play from Gen.
They just barely saw Rascal. They know he's on the left side. Is it going to matter? Here comes the engage. They try to blow up the Zoe, and they will be able to take down BDD immediately. That is a gigantic pick, and now we do have the lockdown from the Rise to take away the Aphelios as well, and that is going to be T1 proactively finding the picks that they need to win these team fights with.
Beautiful engage there from T1 and making use of the power that this comp has to decide themselves when they want to go in. And that is something that I feel like this is the first time that we've seen them do it, and it actually worked out very, very well. And it is a welcome sight as they immediately get the second charge in as well, and it's going to deny the soul point for Gen.G. Really nicely done, and the reason why they can go for this, as you so nicely pointed out, is because they spotted Rascal. Because if the set is there and you try to go for that play, you run into Rascal that face plants a bunch of people, slams one back into your team, and then gets a big haymaker off. That fight, not a possibility, but knowing that the set isn't there, T1 not afraid to pull the trigger. Very nice identification of the play there. And that means that now the game basically back to even.
Oh, but Gen.G trying to get proactive here on the Faker. Here come the teleports. Nice flag and drag, but is the damage there? Cataclysm committed to, but he's got a stopwatch as BDD is going to come on in. And with the help of Light, pick it off. And actually, Gen.G are just outnumbering them here. Kana eventually is going to go down, and all 5 of them came up to the top side by the end of that. As you mentioned, non-committal damage. As an arrow will come in, actually does hit Life, and now, okay, we're actually just getting everything in onto this poor Thresh. As there you go, Teddy sees him, I suppose, enter the brush, has the execution. Either team can be in a good spot in this game. Gen.G checking their flanks, making sure nobody's there behind them, as the arrow will come in, and it is going to hit the Thresh once again. They're just bullying him here in this game. As down will go the support, and that's all you gotta do. That Moonlight Vigil is nothing compared to the amount of damage they just did to Life, as now it is just the Cloud Drake. You can see the amount of poke is still coming out here from BDD, but it doesn't look like Gen.G want to fully commit, although they are sticking around for just a bit. Now we got Kana on top of Rascal. We got the engage as well. Owner trying to help out on the bottom side, and Gen.G able to disengage up on the top side of the fight.
Second time that we see the power that comes through with his hard engage.
Okay. Sever him, trying to get that damage done, but now you're just going to get Realm Warped on as Ruler not able to get the kill. And he just gets flashed away from, and his entire team a bit baited in by this. As Kana, oh, okay, well, he gets away. And that's really all that matters there.
And really nice punish there, again, making use of the Realm Warp, not to pick up an objective, but to pick up a free kill on Ruler. I don't buy it yet.
Oh, here we go. And they do have Lantern for the disengage. And here we go, trying to get on in there as well. Look at Faker, the amount of damage he's doing in that back line. And now the Cataclysm just separates Rascal away from his team. He's going to be taken out as well, as the damage not quite coming in there. BDD desperate to try to get anything done. And Ruler, of course, flashless after his play at the Dragon, cannot escape.
An incredible player from T1. And I think you might have been right, Veldas. Maybe we're not going to see that Goldcraft go down anymore. Klid's still alive, though, and that means the possibility for a steal is available. BDD also there. That's 2 smites against 1.
Oh, boy. Oh, you might just want to back away from this one. BDD, I mean, they know that he has smite.
You can't.
Yeah, just back.
Can't do it.
And that is...
and I'm loving the respect that we see as Ruler.
Ruler, he's got a Lantern and a Dream, and this time he will get away. Bit of a failed wombo combo now from Klid. He just gets himself out of position, and look at those needles going into Ruler. He has to flash away. Another arrow is going to hit life here, as now over the wall, BDD trying to do some damage. They're trying to kite back, and Ruler is still alive, and that's going to be 2 guys that he does take out here. Rascal tanks up a lot of damage. BDD still high on health, picks up the flash. But at the end of the day, it's still 3 for 3. Teddy trying to kite forward here.
They started Baron?
Guys, come on.
Wait.
I don't know about this. And now take a look at this Gwen. I mean, she's just going to 1v2 you.
Yeah.
And that looks really easy. Teddy's kiting BDD here. The arrow hits them. And, I mean, it looks like they were just actually trying to sneak a 2-man Baron, but there's tons of vision. Maybe they just got out of position. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to check the replay, but this is going to be big for T1. They're going to get the Baron themselves.
Well, that ought to be it. Baron available now, or Baron now in the pocket for T1 means that they can set up for the Cloud Soul as well. And in a bit less, but it was around 39 seconds.
That's
I think that's what that must be what you said.
Technically correct.
Oh, Rascal. Well, he has flash.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe you don't even flash here. Okay, he's still gonna do it. He's still gonna die. Owner just goes over the wall. And yeah, you can see the amount of damage that Ruler does, but he hasn't been able to fight a front-to-back team fight this entire game. Just hasn't happened. It was the one time that Klid peeled for him, and that was it. Now T1, they're just going to take everything. They don't even have the Baron buff right now. They don't need it. They're so far ahead.
You don't have Rascal. You can't move up in. You need your sets. Yep. Trying to fight this 4 versus 5 with this deficit is doomed. Could even argue that with set, it will be doomed as last-ditch effort.
Here we go once again. Ruler, he's got a stopwatch, but it's a stopwatch and a dream. They'll be dreaming about game 2 as T1 will be taken down at game number 2 and bring us to 1-1 and keeping this series very interesting as I believe I heard the music start. No, we're not turning on the music yet. Here we go. We jump back into this one and T1